A prosperous evening, everyone. Welcome here
At the top.
Johnny Schofield, Millie Gleason. Live the dream. Be privileged with Uno Premier at the top.
We are here for another episode of the newest health and business program on PTV4, At the Top. And as we are nearing the end of our first season, we would like to thank the televiewers for being your Saturday night habit. Also catch our replay tomorrow, Sunday at 1:30 p.m. with live streaming so even your friends abroad can watch your show.
That's right, Millie. And because Uno Premier has so many branches now in the international market, we will show you the grand launch of Uno Premier in the United States of America later in our show and revisit some of the other countries where Uno Premier has also made their mark.
But before that, we want to make sure that you get your regular dose of At the Top health and wellness pointers about staying healthy through the products of Uno Premier. And this week, our topic is about eating healthy so that you can live a better and longer life.
I agree, Millie. It's really important that we stay healthy so that way we can enjoy the success that Uno Premier brings when you become a part of this company.
Oo nga, Johnny. Health and wealth, these are the two most important things in life. May kasabihan that health is wealth, di ba?
That's right.
But what if you can be healthy and wealthy and at the same time? Wouldn't that be absolutely great?
Oh yes, that's perfect, Millie. Kaya let's visit our top cardiologist, Dr. Tony Leachon, as he explains to us the proper way of eating which will help us stay at the top of our game.
We all realize that we have to eat to live, but too little of the right kinds of food can lead to poor health. If you want to develop healthy eating habits, then you have to make sure to eat 3 balanced meals a day and that you eat nutritious snacks along the way. Today, our very own Millie Gleason takes a trip to the clinic of Dr. Tony Leachon, one of the country's top cardiologists, who explains to us how a healthy, enjoyable diet can reduce some of the causes of stroke and help you to recover.
Patients fail because of 3 reasons. The first reason is ignorance. You don't know na mataas pala blood pressure ko, mali pala yung kinakain ko. Okay. The second reason why we fail is ineptitude. Meaning to say, knowledge exists but you fail to apply it correctly. And the last one is, of course, the environment may not be conducive, so you have to establish a healthy environment. But at the clinic level, I use usually the checklist. Let's say from the most important na nakikita ko, let's say smoking, you have to advise the patient to stop smoking. And then you address the diet. You advise them on the healthy diet plus exercise, but they have to have a target dun sa body weight nila. And then, ako kasi, if the patients are not drinking, I advise them not to start drinking. Kasi ang problem yan, they may develop heart disease, they may have liver problem. And then, I advise them to manage their stress. Kasi stress is important right now. So it can trigger high blood pressure, it can trigger a lot of things. The other one is about taking medication. And then the other one is regular visits to the doctor. Minsan pag magaling na, hindi na nag-visit sa doctor, and that's bad. And then sleeping. In this era where there are lots of call center agents and then daming shift works, ngayon nagkakaroon ng problema. Kasi kulang ang tulog, a lot of them are on gadgets, and therefore, the more time ka awake, the more time ka you eat. And then na-stress out ka as well. So even if you have money or even mahirap ka, you don't know how to manage your stress and find happiness in whatever way, nagkakaroon ka ng problema. Sa diet, usually I follow the Harvard Medical School Healthy Food Plate, where you divide the plate into 4. Here you have the whole grains here, or the carbs, and then the protein. And then you have the vegetables and of course the fruits, and then you ask the patient.
So stop what you're doing and tune in to At the Top as we show you ways to help your heart, Be healthy and strong.
Well, marami nag-aakala na pwede nating ipagwalang bahala ang wastong pagkain. You heard it for yourself from one of the best cardiologists in the country, Dr. Tony Leachon, that the wrong diet can cause heart attacks and strokes.
Yes, and we've discussed this topic over and over again in our previous episodes. Our health is priceless, and if we don't take drastic measures to correct our eating habits, then we're in for a big heartache, literally.
So when we come back, we will have with us our resident doctor, Dr. Ferdinand Soledad, and Nurse Helen Arabia, who will discuss with us at length why we should eat healthy and how Uno Premier products Pro Cardio and 78 berries can help keep us healthy and strong.
We will show you the VTR of our grand launch in America and revisit the UAE, Hong Kong, Singapore, Cambodia, and Nigeria when
At the Top returns. Makakasama po natin ang ating mga guest doctor and nurse, and we will talk about health and nutrition through Uno Premier's products, Pro Cardio and 78 berries. But before we start our discussion, we want to emphasize the importance of taking care of your health.
Yes, Millie, lalo na our hearts, di ba? It is said that yung sakit sa puso is one of the most treacherous diseases, meaning it can strike anytime, and it's actually the #1 killer disease all over the world.
So how do we take care of our heart? We have with us Dr. Ferdinand Soledad and our resident nurse, Nurse Helen Arabia, to share with us invaluable information about health and nutrition.
Doc Soledad, do you agree that food is one of the major causes of heart attacks when it comes to our health?
Definitely, Johnny. No? So when you talk about foods, maraming uri ng pagkain ang pwede talagang mag-cause or maging dahilan ng pagkakaroon natin ng problema sa puso. Of course, pangunahin doon yung mga tinatawag nating pagkain mayaman sa mantika. No? Dalawang uri yung mantika natin na pwedeng kinakain natin. However, karamihan sa mga panahon ngayon, kinakain nating mantika, yung uri ng mantika, ay yung mantika na nakakasira sa ating mga ugat o nagkakos ng deposito sa ugat. And thereby, pwedeng mag-increase ng blood pressure and causing other problems na related sa puso.
Katulad ng lechon, di ba?
Definitely,
Very
definitely.
high in oil.
Ayoko sanang i-mention, pero mention mo. Definitely, lahat ng uri ng...
Most Filipino food, yes,
Yeah,
that's-
because
that's
it's the
pork.
best Filipino food, yes. So,
Very delicious, no?
very delicious, yes, pero definitely it causes harm sa body.
Nurse Helen, lately there has been an insurgence of food supplements in the market. Kailangan ba talaga natin ng food supplement?
Kailangan po nating mag-take ng food supplement kasi yung mga kinakain po natin ngayon is kulang na sa nutritional value. Kaya we have to take supplements na.
Wala na tayong wastong nutrition pala sa pagkain natin ngayon, ano?
Okay, if I may add din, Millie, no? Aside doon sa sinasabi ni Miss Helen, ang major problem din natin is the type of food that we eat, no? Commonly kasi dapat multicolored yung kinakain natin sa plate natin. However, as Filipinos, common 2 colors lang. Puti saka brown. Bakit prito eh?
Yeah.
Most of the time, naging itim pa pag nasobra ng luto, di ba? So sabi ko nga, kinakailangan talaga multicolor. You have the green, you have the yellow, you have the oranges, and everything. Para talaga namang mabigyan ng sapat na nutrition yung katawan natin.
And from what I understand, because of the crops being used over and over and over again, it loses nutritional value,
That's right,
So that's
that's
why we
right.
need to fortify our healthy diets with supplements.
Supplementation,
right?
that's why. It's a complementary product
Yes,
actually. It complements the need for the nutrition.
That's right.
Parang ganun.
So can you tell us more about our Pro Cardio first?
When you say Pro Cardio, actually excited ako with this dahil napakaganda ng content ng product na to. So when you say about the contents, number 1 dito yung presence na tinatawag nating nattokinase. So, that nattokinase actually is an enzyme. Isang uri ito ng enzyme na ang trabaho niya, tunawin yung mga cholesterol na posibleng nandun sa daluyan natin o sa blood vessel natin at posibleng nakadikit na rin along the blood vessel walls. No? So katulad ng tinatawag nating arteriosclerosis or atherosclerosis, nakadikit na yung mga taba eh. So what do we need? Anong kailangan natin? Something that will actually remove that. Tutunaw doon. At anong tutulong sa pagtunaw? It's the enzyme known as nattokinase. Yun yung maganda ron. And another component is yung tinatawag nating red yeast. Ang red yeast naman, napakaganda rin. Why? Kasi kung i-compare natin ito sa mga produktong available ng medicine, no? It is almost similar in effect sa mga statin drugs. Okay. Ano ba yung statin drugs? Pag sinabi natin statin drugs, ang kakayahan ng statin drugs, ito pinipigilan yung production ng cholesterol sa katawan. Kasi pag sinabi mong statin, may proseso. HMG-CoA reductase, ang tawag namin doon sa enzyme na yon, i-convert mo yon sa mevalonate kung tawagin namin. Pag natuloy-tuloy yung proseso, dadami yung cholesterol. Ang trabaho ng statin, pigilan yon. Ang maganda doon sa red yeast, same yung kakayahan niya. Kaya din niyang pigilan yung conversion nung pagkain into cholesterol.
So what you're saying is it lowers the bad LDL cholesterol, but at the
Yes.
same time it helps improve the good cholesterol. I mean, right?
Generally, yun na yun. Parang conversion. Yung HDL, which is the good cholesterol,
yes.
and LDL, the bad cholesterol, may ratio yan eh. May tamang ratio. So, pinatataas natin yung good cholesterol.
And how about triglyceride levels as well? Does it also help lower that?
Definitely, Johnny, definitely. Kasi nga, pag pinag-usapan natin yung triglycerides, normally it's stored, no?
Yes.
Fats yan, nako-convert into glycerols. Yung glycerols na yan, nasa atay yan eh. Normally, napuproduce yan. However, para matanggal mo yun, kailangan mo itong mga produktong ito, which is the combination of both nattokinase and red yeast will help us control those triglycerides.
Oh, so this is really good for people that suffer from either from heart problems or stroke.
That's right. Oo. Yun yung pinakamaganda dito. Kaya excited ako with this product. No?
You know what this product reminds me of, and I talk about this all the time. It reminds me of a Roto-Rooter. You know, in the U.S., when your plumbing is all plugged up, you call the plumber. He comes out with this machine. He sticks it down your pipe, and it goes, and it cleans it all out, right? So you got clean pipes. So
How do you call that, John?
I call it a Roto-Rooter because it's like this big snake that they put down your pipes, and it spins, right? It cleans it all out. So in a sense, this is kind of like that. It goes into your body. It helps lower the bad cholesterol and raise the good cholesterol, lower the bad triglyceride levels, and at the same time, it's cleaning you out and cleaning out your pipe, so to say, right?
That's right. That's right.
So that's the purpose of our Pro Cardio. Can we move on to Santa 8 Berries? Nurse Helen, can you tell us more about the benefits of Santa 8 Berries?
Yung Santa 8 Berries po natin, it has a lot of ingredients na makakatulong po sa well-being ng isang tao. So, especially, meron po siyang protection na nagagawa sa skin, and it also promotes yung tinatawag na yung youthful skin because it has berries like acai berry, blackberry, blueberry, and meron pang tinatawag na noni, mga ganun.
Superfoods, yeah.
So, yes, apo. And it also helped na i-boost yung ating immune system. Yan,
Right.
because it has ingredients na meron siyang nutrition dense na tinatawag like noni, acai berry, and the goji.
Even the mangosteen, right?
Yes, mangosteen.
Can you explain to our televiewers kung ano po ang ibig sabihin ng immune system? Bakit kailangan natin bakit is it important for us na malakas ang immune system natin?
Actually, when you talk about immune system, sa Tagalog word, simply put, is just resistensya. So, pinapalakas natin yung resistensya ng katawan. So, when you talk about, generally, kung pag-uusapan natin yung cellular ng katawan, yung response ng mga cellular natin against sa pumapasok na posibleng sakit sa katawan natin. No? Kasi nga, on a regular basis, we are exposed to a lot of possibly bacteria, viral infections. No? And we have to control them. Hindi naman kinakailangan gamot ka ng gamot on a regular basis. So, there's a need for us to boost the response ng cellula natin para pigilan yung pagdami nito sa katawan at hindi tayo magkasakit. Yun yung immune system natin.
Well, thank you, Dr. Soledad and
Thank you, Johnny.
Nurse Helen. Thank you very much for being here today with us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You heard it from the experts, and as Hippocrates, the father of medicine, has said, let thy medicine be thy food, and thy food thy medicine.
Wow, that's truly profound, Johnny. In a nutshell, we should eat healthy to stay healthy. And we can achieve even better health with food supplements such as Uno Premier's Pro Cardio and Sante 8 Berry.
When we come back, the event that you have been waiting for, the grand launch of Uno Premier in the United States of America. Much more coming your way here
At the top.
Welcome back to At the Top, and as promised, we are taking you all the way to the United States of America for the grand launch of Uno Premier.
Business strategy that engages in creating new distributorships, giving existing members a percentage of sales from new members, and providing new entrepreneurs.
Are you guys ready for changes? Yes! Are you ready for the big changes in our lives? Are you guys ready for that? Yes! So we are here to officially launch our company, Uno Premier, in the United States of America. So this is like the first, right? This is the first activity, the first big activity for our company. So I think that deserves a very big round of applause, right? Because I think it's history. I think we talked about this a while ago. This is history in the making, right?
History in the making. I'm so excited to be here among my kababayan. And not only kababayans, we have a lot of people that are supporting Uno. So thank you so much for all the support and all the hard work everybody has put into this far, okay? Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we celebrate, once again, excellence from start to finish.
I want to express my appreciation to all of you for being here tonight, for celebrating this milestone with us. Your loyalty, patronage is held in high esteem. And we promise that your journey with us will be extraordinary. I say this with great pride that Uno Premier is not only a market leader, but also a trendsetter. An innovator that doesn't only trust and goes with the trend, but makes the trend. This is why Uno garnered credentials that naturally set us apart from the competition.
I never imagined that I'll be in this industry. First of all, when you know me back then, I was so timid. If you don't talk to me, I won't talk to you either. I developed a huge network in our past companies. I don't know why. Sometimes God don't know what's the plan for you.
Mawali na 20,000 ang crowd natin. So that means dito sa Uno USA, nag-grand launch tayo dito sa Beverly Hills Hotel. For the next 2-3 years, staples na raw. Depende kung malakas yung LA. Hindi, sa ibang state tayo. That's a challenge.
I've been with the company for 8 years now. And of course, I'd like to thank the board of directors for giving us a very wonderful opportunity to be with Uno, Sir William, Sir Irving, Sir Ollie. We thank you so much for the very wonderful business that you give to everyone being all walks of life.
Hatak nito, for fourth place, not here, but we would still acknowledge him, si Cesar S. Vinson. For third place is Cecilio B. Reyes. And here we go, second place si Reyes. Come move over here, Kashata. Yan. Can we get everybody in the photo? Squeeze in. Happy Always wanna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's like it's dynamite. 'Cause I told you once, now I told you twice. Like it's dynamite. Take it all now. I wanna see the last one standing. I'm gonna take it all now. I wanna be the last one standing. 'Cause I believe it. I just want it all. I just want it all. I'm gonna put my hands in the air. Hands in the air. Put my hands in the air. Don't stop. There's more.
Uno Premier is the first Filipino company who has opened a networking business in America. And Uno Premier is now aggressively pursuing the world market. Now we'll also revisit other countries kung saan po ay nakarating na ang Uno Premier.
Are you ready for start time?
Good morning sa inyo lahat ng Uno. Gusto ko na tumama sa inyo. Ngayon totoo na. Grabe, sa ulo ko lang yung titira.
a milestone unfolds. Experience good health, luxury, and financial stability. Your journey to Premier Life starts here. Uno Premier, be privileged.
Uno Premier is really unstoppable. Sa mga televiewers natin, don't miss this chance to be a part of Uno Premier. Call our numbers on the screen and empower yourselves to be privileged with Uno Premier. At the top, we'll be right back.
Are you ready for start time?
Well, Johnny, we have reached the end of our show. We hope you had fun watching all our special topics on health and wealth. If you want to know more about our products and how to become an Uno Premier member, just call the numbers on our screen for more information.
And remember, Uno Premier is now global, so tell all your family and friends abroad about the great health and business opportunities that Uno Premier has to offer. And with all that, just remember, in the end, it's not the years in your life that counts, it's the life in your years.
Stay healthy and wealthy through Uno Premier. And do watch our season ender show next Saturday.
Be privileged and see you next week
at the top.